There you go, horseback again. This is my third trip this year. Did it 2 fallow buck hunts. Got a real stonker first trip. And then the second trip shot over a few meat animals and got another smaller buck. And this was the first one that I got, which Clayton has tanned up for me. Yeah, so I'm a builder from down Wellington. Currently I've moved up to live in. So yeah. Mousy?
Mouse is the name. Yeah, I'm another local builder from Wellington. This is my first time up fallow hunting. Never shot a fallow. So if I do, I'll get one more species up on horse. Just a bit of salt in the wound.
Yeah.
But now looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome.
Awesome. Sweet. So we've got a bit of a mixed bag with the forecast. We've got a bit of rain possibly coming in this afternoon. Northerlies swinging right round to southeasterlies, back to easterlies, so she's going to be all over the place. Horse has been here before, obviously. Mouse's first time. He's been to the red deer block a couple of times, so here for 2 nights. About 5 deer. All going well. We might be able to find a big buck as well, but 5 meat animals, 2 days. Let's see what happens. Sweet. So the rifles of choice today is Mouse's 7mm08 and Tika. What sort of scope you got on there, mate? Cheap one. Oh, Burris, yep, they're not a bad scope actually. Nice little Burris on there, 3x9x40. And we've got my 3006 with the Swarovski 5x25x52. She's a good one for the longer ranges. So we've been through the firearm safety, motorbike safety, health and safety, all the safety stuff, and we're all ready to go. So hopefully we can find these guys a couple of animals tonight, and maybe even a stag. We'll see what happens. So we've just got to our usual sort of lookout spot, and there's a few animals out here, which is bloody good to see. These ones here at 398. So because there's a few of those white landmines scattered all out through the paddock, the chances of us sneaking up to those ones a bit closer would be pretty slim. But I reckon if we get horse set up on there with a 3006, we should be able to take out one of those ones there. They'll be just under 400 metres, so we'll see what happens. No pressure on horse.
Tag it again.
Rightio, horse 357 metres. On my 3006, that's 5.87.
So you want to leave it on 6?
I'll go to 6, yep.
That's on 6.
Alright, how does that feel, horse?
Yeah, bloody good.
Alright, so I'll just get the camera on that animal and shut that bolt. Yep, just squeeze her off when you're ready, mate. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Nice shooting, mate. See that one on the ridge? Oh yeah, oh yeah, see the one on the ridge there? Right on top of the ridge to the left of where that one was. Just wait for him to stop. Beautiful shooting. The old 36. 357 metres. Nice shooting with the 168 AMAXs.
Yeah, mate, yeah. Oh, fucking, it's a beautiful rifle.
That shoots good, eh?
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Well, a bit of a carry back up the hill there, back up to the top, but I'm sure horse will be able to handle that piece of piss.
Alright, so that's all opened up, bro.
It's all safe?
Get that out. Just close that up.
Just decock it at the same time, mate. Nothing in the chamber?
Yep, nothing in there.
Perfect.
That one back in, and
There's nothing in the chamber, it's decocked and some 2 bullets in the mag. Perfect, awesome. There's horse's animal down there. We've just got to bring it back up this ridge, back up to the top here. Bloody fantastic. 357 metres. I just purchased some saddlebags for Flynn the other day off Trade Me, $57 whatever they were. Bloody fantastic. He carries my knife and plastic bags in there now, which is quite handy. So he can just carry that down the hill, and then we'll get some livers and hearts off this. We'll get a liver and a heart, unless it's a mutant deer. But we'll get its livers and hearts and get Flynn to carry it back up for us as well. Awesome. Start the recovery.
Not a mutant deer.
Always a good sign when you see that nice pink blood in the blood. That's actually bits of lung as well, so can't be too far away. Good boy, Flynn, speak up. Speak up. Sit. Good boy. That'll do. That'll do. Good boy. Well done.
Old saddleback Flynn.
Right, what a fantastic shot. Look at that. Old 3006 168 grain AMAXs does the job on big or small animals, from big sambar stags to these little fallow, and surprisingly enough they don't do a hell of a lot of damage. A lot of people say a 223 is the calibre to shoot fallow with, but what I've seen over the years is a 223, there's a lot more that can go wrong as well with the 223. If you slightly drift back a little bit and gut shoot them, they go for a lot further than they do with the 3006, and surprisingly enough the damage is, I've seen the 223 actually do more damage than the 3006 on some animals, so it just depends on where you hit them, if you hit bone and stuff like that as well. But a few of you has asked me on how to do the field dressing on the animal doing the hocks so you can carry them. So there's a tendon, big tendon here, and what I've seen some people do is they'll cut right into the meat, but you only need a hole big enough to put that front leg through. So start right up here where the hard bit is and just go to there. That's as big as the hole you need to do, so you can put that front leg through. Same on that side. We've just made a cut in both those legs, and then there's a big join here and a small join just below it. So that's the big main join there, and then there's a small join just here. So you're going right through the top of the small join, down that side, grabbing it like this. So I'm pulling with this hand that way, and pushing with this hand this way, and twisting at the same time. Get a nice good crack like that. And then my father taught me to come down from this way, so you can hold on to this, which is a bit fiddly, and I've actually cut off the hock before accidentally, so I've cut my strap off. Then you've only left with one strap, but that way works fine, so you can do it that way, or you can also go this way. So big join, little join, straight from the top, down that side, don't cut round the back, pulling that way, pushing and twisting, and then separating. What I do is separate that with your thumb and index finger, so you can feel the big tendon running down here. Pull that away from the bone, so you get your knife through there, bend that right down, angle your knife into the bone, and just come straight up, and that way you can't cut that big tendon off. When you thread them through the legs, so you want to go from the inside out, so don't go in from this way, because otherwise you're going to be left with that there rubbing up against you. So always go through with this end of the bone first, not the foot. So go through there first, and it should be nice and simple. Just pop through like that, and there's your pack strap. Same on this side, through there. Got a twist of this one. It's all ready for a horse to carry up the hill.
Sweet.
Or me. Another little tip for young players, not so much for you experienced hunters, but when you're putting a deer on, always find a bit of a slope on the side of a hill if you can. If there's no slope, then you've obviously got a flat, so having a side of a hill helps you. If there's something to hang on to help you get up with, is always handy as well. But we've got nothing here, so we're just going to use the side of the hill. So when you come into the animal, put one arm through, put your back in, reach around with the other hand, and slide down, push on these legs, then roll onto your knees and up. Easy.
I did offer to carry it, but hey. Yeah. Spin the show off again. That's right, though. Beauty. Nice iron down.
Right, we just made it back up to the top. Head back to the bikes and chuck this on the bike and we'll start again. Sweet, so I've had a couple other people ask me about how you take these hocks off as well. So there's a bit of a knack to it. You can take them off anyway, but quite often guys will cut them off too low. So same thing again, same sort of thing as on the front leg, but the joins are on the side here. So there's a join there and another join down here, and there's two little bones. You can actually feel them with they're very tiny, but if you get the old cut right in the middle of those two little bones, it should snap nicely. And a lot of guys will sit there with their knife and they'll think they've got to gnaw away with the bone, and all you're doing is taking the edge off your knife. But if you get it right, it should snap nice and easy like that. And same thing again, once it's snapped, bend it right down like that and cut out nice and easy. So always go from the inside of the leg anyway. I'll do it again for you on this one. So just big join, little join up here, so it's a long way from this big tendon. I used to cut them through here when I was a young fella and know where to hang them up and stuff, but right there, there's the two little joins right there. Notice I'm only just doing one light cut right round, cutting through that tendon at the back. You can use your arm and just I'm pushing that way and pushing that way. Nice and easy. If you're struggling with it, you've got that little cut wrong, and all it will be is the case of moving that little cut 3 or 4 mils either side to where that join is. So if it's not easy to break, you've got just do that little cut on the inside and done.
Sorted.
Tip of the day. Alright, so we spotted a buck that looks pretty reasonable. That one out to the left there, you can just see his palms moving around and he's moving his head. So and there's another one that looks pretty decent as well, so we've just got to get around. They're 1.2 k's away at the moment. So we'll get it up for a closer inspection and see if horse wants them or not. Right, we've just got to well, we're going to leave the bikes and then we're just going to sneak around this ridge up here, and hopefully these bucks are still on the other side, and just depending on how big they are, horse might take one. It's got to be sort of 200 Douglas score bigger, so it's a big ask really. Whanganui, this block here, if you get anything sort of over 200, you're doing pretty good, so we'll get over and have a closer look at these animals anyway and see what they got to offer. So a bit of good potential there for you guys that are booked in for the rut next year. Just not quite big enough for horse. They won't go 200, but still quite respectable animals. But the great thing about this is there's a, oh, it's a spiker, so we'll leave him. He's got not bad palms, nice big brows, but I always reckon they get about 30% shrinkage. He's actually got his guard tines. He's actually not a bad buck, but I don't think he'd go 200. And then his mate's got a bit of potential there as well, but just not quite big enough. He hasn't got the length. But all in all, pretty good bucks. Still a bit skinny coming out of the rut, so they're not going to be great eating this time of the year. Maybe in another couple of more months they'll be a bit fatter, but we'll leave them to grow for the raw for you clients that are booked in, and we'll leave that little spiker there as well. Pretty cool though. Hopefully they survive till next April. So we're just getting now set up for these ones at 372, and then some pop out at 115. But they seen us move around. They popped out on this little ridge just here, about 4 or 5 little yearlings, but they've pretty much got nowhere to go. Oh yeah, they've gone run down the bottom here. So we'll just sit here for a few more minutes. Just gonna sneak up around the track here because these deer can't really go anywhere, so we'll try and get a couple out of this mob if we can. So we're just gonna sneak quietly out of the track here and look down at this gut, and hopefully the plan will come together. If not, we've got a backup plan over there. He's about 90 there as a backup plan, so either way we should be able to get at least one out of this lot. Good shot. Here's that yearling there as well if you want it. Sit.
Bracket, that one's the right, bro.
Actually, hang on, it's a spiker. Leave him, he's a good spiker, sorry. Just a little bit far back on that one in the liver. Nice shooting, mate.
Here comes another one lower down.
Yeah, see that one lower down? Nice animal. No, he's fucked. He's just a little bit far back in the liver, I think.
Crack at those ones on the next face. Oh, fucking shooting, Mousy.
Beautiful, beautiful. Right, horse, jump in here. Get up on those ones. Fuck up, Flynn. Just don't shoot the horse, I have to range it. 2.2. 2 point. Just straight 2. Flynn, fuck up. 2.25. Hang on, the fucking camera's fucked out. Yep, when you can. Stay. The bloody camera. It's trying to do 3 things at once. Control the dog, fucking get the camera, range it. I don't know if we got... Here's one... Oh, there you go. It's Flynn. Stop it, mate. Stop it, Flynn. Nice shooting, mate. 2 beautiful, beautiful shots.
Yeah. That second shot was a fucking cracker.
I was just rushing to get the...
Didn't have my fucking backpack underneath.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen those deer from back over there, on top of the track there, and decided we'd sneak in because they were sitting tight. Got over here, we disturbed them. They obviously knew something was not quite right, so they all started filtering out. We shot that first one and just flumbering around trying to range it for them and get the camera going and control the dog all at the same time. So not sure if I got any good footage there, but you'll see anyway if we have. But that's 3 deer down. Nice easy little carry back up the hill. Perfect. Good stuff, lads.
Pretty good. Awesome.
So mate, we'll just make those rifles safe, eh? And just dial everything back to 0 for us too, horse. So horse was just about to squeeze off there if I didn't say, if we weren't filming for you guys, if we weren't trying to make a video out of this, I would have got my client's one, so it's your guys' fault. I had to keep my camera on, and by the time I got the camera on, they just enough for it to move off, but probably could have shot them 2 or 3 times before I got the camera working. Because I dropped the camera on the ground and was still recording, I had to turn it back off and turn it back on again. And yeah, by the time I did that, they walked off, lucky for them. But a couple of nice animals over there. Mate, good shit, mate.
Good shooting, Mousy.
So we're just heading down to recover these 2, and then we haven't even got to my favourite little spot yet, but we'll get these 2 back up to the top and start again. We might even have these guys there 5 deer tonight if we're lucky. We'll see what happens. We'll get these 2 back up the hill and start the process again. So this is the second deer that mouse shot. Unfortunately, in the heat of the moment, not trying to take taking the bloody excitement away from Mouse, but generally this was the spiker. I don't know if I got it on camera, but I said to Mouse, don't shoot that one when it was over the other side of that ridge, and then basically come around here and with all the other deer running out, and this one was standing broadside. It's like, shoot that one. I told him to shoot it, but if you're trying to do a bit of management and you want your stags to grow decent heads, those sort of spikers like this are generally the ones you want to leave, but this one won't be growing any bigger. But it's just what happens sometimes. There's plenty of spikers around and plenty of stags around, so it's not going to affect our management program that we've got up here too much, but it'll be a good bit of chewing anyway, mate. Good shit. And that's your first, this is your second fallow, and the one over the ridge is your first one. Yep. Nice. And this was 200 metres and the other one was about 150 or 15. Yeah, it was pretty close anyway, so worked out bloody good.
Yeah, good day at the office. Yeah, that's right.
G'day guys, how you going? Well, this other one's just over the ridge here, so we'll just go and sort that one out and back up to the bikes. Mouse, what'd you think of that, mate? Bit of fucking... Did you lose any gravity? Did you not even sweat going up there? No. Fucking hell.
Got time for sweating.
That was a good effort, mate.
Had to get that spiker out as quick as I could.
No, awesome. That's 3 on the deck, so we might be able to find a couple more tonight, even if we only find one. We're doing pretty good. We've got another night to go, so all good. We'll carry on, eh? I've just got all set up there. Just about too dark to film when I zoom up, but there was a spiker, another spiker, but he only had a little tiny spike, so we'll take him out. We've seen quite a few spikers, but he's just holding up behind that bush there. About 275 metres. We're just sort of waiting for him to walk out, but he knows to stay on the cover. Oh well, we sat there for 5 minutes waiting for that deer to come out, but we're not too worried about getting any more deer tonight. The pressure's off. The boys have got 3, they only want 5 deer, and we've got 3 of them already, so we've still got tomorrow night. We've still got 3 hunts essentially if we need them, so the pressure's off really. But we'll just scoot up around over here and we'll see if we can find another one on dark. If not, we'll head back and go and have a feed. No chicken and bloody coleslaw and potatoes tonight though. We've got lamb chops, thanks to old Shawnee. Lamb chop, potatoes and coleslaw. So we just got one last little spot we're going to check tonight, and then if there's nothing here we'll head on back and start again tomorrow morning. Sit down. Take another one if you want another one. Get him behind. Sit. Down. Don't go over there. Oh yeah, hopefully it died right there. Jesus, that was a bit of a clean up, guys. Was that 3? Yeah. Nice. I couldn't zoom in because it's too dark, but nice shooting. That's 6 deer. You guys got all your fucking deer. Nice work. Good shit. Those rifles all safe, gentlemen? Yep. Beautiful, bolts are open. Perfect. So the old faithful spot paid off, eh? Awesome. You can see a couple of white bellies there, and the other one was just over the other side of that ridge there, so all in all, pretty successful. Boys fucking bombed up. Oh, it's 5:26. So beautiful. Nice work, man. Oh, nice work, lads. I just went around and got the bike for the boys, and the boys just recovered the deer, so 3 nice animals. Fun, get out, get out. Yuck. Bit low that one, but like he's a little fella, isn't he?
Yeah.
Little runty looking thing. Probably because his guts is missing.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, you have to do half the job there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I'm so shamed.
Ah, sweet. Well, considering we're just going to come up here for a quick look, and if there's nothing here, we're going to head on back early because we had no pressure. We've just shot 3 more, so it's 6 deer. So I don't know whether the boys want to shoot any more. Here, Flynn. Here, Flynn. Here, Flynn. Yes, I don't know if the boys want to shoot any more, but they've got 6 deer, so yeah, pressure's off anyway, lads. We can go and have a look for a red deer tomorrow if you want to, or if you want any more meat animals. You've fucking got a shitload of meat there.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But otherwise we can just cruise.
Yeah.
Good morning, gentlemen.
G'day, mate. G'day, mate.
Had you sleep last night?
Yeah, buddy, good.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, good feed last night. Mutton chops and lamb chops and some spuds and coleslaw, and yeah, that was a good night.
Bit of a change from the chicken and spuds and coleslaw, eh?
Yeah.
Nah, sweet. So the guys have got 6 deer on the deck. We're not entirely too sure what we're going to do today because they're booked in for another night, but we're just going to play it by ear and see what happens with this weather. We were going to sight some rifles, and I brought my chronograph in to fire the rifles through so we get some bullet speeds and do a drop chart for the lads, but with
a bit breezy.
Yeah, she's a bit breezy out there and it's a bit wet, so it's just going to be wet and muddy and fucking horrible, so we might just leave that for another day, but I think Mouse has got his 223 there that we might want to, we can just 0 to 100 anyway, so we're going for about 400 through a connie, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Boys might want to shoot a goat, I'm not sure. What do you guys want to shoot a goat?
Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise we can just sit back and relax. It's basically on holiday for me now.
Yeah. I've got the rest of the week off.
We'll keep you updated anyway, and we'll just sort of give you a bit of an update. We forgot to last night and basically just come back and cooked a feed and talked a bit of shit and had a couple of beers.
Yeah.
Watch the video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Girls Gone Wild.
Girls Gone Wild.
Brian Elworth. These boys were fixated to the television.
Someone turned the power off so I couldn't watch it from bed.
None of that nonsense.
Wondering what that rustling was.
There is their saying, we know what goes on tour stays on tour.
Wow.
Right, shall I leave you fellas to it? Alrighty, enough of the bullshit.
Yeah.
We'll see you later on maybe. Really deformed head. Real cool looking head.
Ooh.
One side's just a big spike type thing. Shit, that's a cool looking head.
No, he's got heaps on the top on both sides. He's flipped his head round the other way before.
This is about 10 points. Really cool looking character head. Right, Mouse wanted me to whip the skin off for this, so we're going to tan the skin up for Mouse. And we just did one for horse actually. So that's the skin I've tanned up for horse. It's just been rolled up, so it's not sitting flat at the moment, but that'll flatten out.
Job.
Yep, they come up real good.
Yeah.
See, nice and soft.
Fantastic shot placement.
Excellent. Oh, 3006.
From Dead Eye Dick.
Yeah, he likes to talk himself up a bit. Beautiful skin, so we're going to tan this one up for Mouse, and what I've done already is done these cuts here. So basically you cut straight down the middle here, from here joining up with that cut, and obviously down to your throat cut. What I've seen on a few skins is this big ball joint here. So when you cut the back legs, if you come straight down here, down the back of that joint and down through here like I've done on these cuts, so then that way when you have your flat skin, these here will be nice and flat, and you won't have that. If you come down the inside of the leg, you always have this knuckle here. So if you come down the back of the leg and down to the middle, it should be perfect, and you'll have a nice flat skin. So when you get to this stage here, the skin is off. As you can see, it's nice and clean. There's overall meat on there, so it'll be nice and easy for your local taxidermist or me to flesh, which makes us a lot happier as well. And it'll obviously give you a better product at the end. But when you fold them up, basically lay them down like this, make sure they're cooled down. This has been hanging overnight, so it's all cooled down. There's no heat in this whatsoever. You don't want any heat in the skin. Just roll the legs out and roll it skin to skin. So put the front legs to the front legs, fold it together like that, fold the neck in. So it's all, you're folding it in half basically, folding this together. And how we were saying before about those cutting down that tendon, see how that's nice and flat now. So you'll be able to see on horse's one here, that's flat. So generally if you're going down the middle of the leg, you'll have a big hard knuckle in there, and normally I'll just cut that off when I do the tit skins, because it's real hard to sand and shit, and you end up having a hole in it anyway. So you fold those all skin to skin, skin to skin, like so. Make sure it's cooled down fully first. Obviously we just said that this one's been hanging overnight, and then I like to roll them up from the neck to the bum. So roll them up nice and tight once they're cooled down. Obviously really important that they've cooled down before you do this. Never fold them up while they're warm, otherwise you're going to get hair slip and the hair will come out and it'll fuck your perfectly nice skin. Fold it up like that, chuck it into a plastic bag like this, squeeze all the air out so it stays nice and folded up like that. And that should be alright in the freezer for about a year. So if you can't get to the taxidermist or you're poor at that time of the year, chuck it in the freezer and it should be right for about a year in the freezer like that. So we're just going to head up the road. The boys have shot their meat animals that they wanted, but if we can find a decent buck for a horse, we might be able to convince them to take it. So we're just going to head up to a little spot that we know that there's been a few animals poking out. So we're going to have a bit of a look and see what pops out tonight, and the horse can decide whether he wants to take a nice buck. Like we said earlier in the video, it's got to be sort of 200 Douglas score or upwards. So it's a pretty big ask, but you just never know your luck. So we'll see what happens. So I've changed a few settings in my camera and hopefully fixed up the problem we had last night with it not getting enough light. I was mucking around with the aperture or whatever it is, exposure, and yeah, buggered it up really. So I think I fixed it up now. It looks nice and clear anyway. But we're just sitting here. We've probably spotted from this one spot, say 30 or 40 fallow deer, a couple of red deer and a couple of pigs. So we're just watching tonight. The boys have filled the freezer up, so pressure's off. Hey horse.
Yep.
What do you reckon, Mouse, of this whole Henny hunting experience? Is the first time for you being up here?
To the spot.
Yes, that's the boys have shot a couple of spikers on this trip, which were normally a no-no for us, but under the circumstances it was a bit of a fuck up. I told Mouse to shoot the first one, and then the second one was just into them, and when we got over there, I was like, oh, that's a nice spiker. But never mind. Boys are having fun, that's the main thing, and there's heaps of spikers around. We've just spotted 4 over on this face here. So we've just got a DVD on, hunting one of course, over in the States there somewhere. The boys are pretty fixated to the TV there, not as much as what they were when they were watching Girls Gone Wild though. What do you fellas reckon of your all-in-all experience? Horse, you've been here a few times before. We'll start with you, and then we can go to Mousey and he can give us his honest opinion.
Yeah, just absolutely brilliant as always. Yeah, see heaps of animals. Tonight was really awesome. We were able to sit down and just watch animals, and saw a couple of pigs, saw a few reds, heap of fallow around again. But we loaded up last night, got six meat animals, so we were pretty happy with that effort, and sort of had just a bit of a chill out day, and went down and took us down to see the swing bridge down the bottom end of the property. So last few trips I've pretty much been over the entire property. And yeah, so it's been a bit of a chilled day, and then tonight we just went up the top and just sat there glassing just in case something big came out, and I would have been keen on a big red stag or another big buck, but I've set the precedence pretty high on that one from the one that I got earlier in the year. So no, it was brilliant. Yeah, so we got the larders full, plenty of animals to take home with us. Yeah,
Awesome.
awesome.
Well, what can I say? Horses said it all. It's been an awesome couple of days, and yeah, it was an awesome chill out day today.
Yep.
I'm one species up on horse now, so I'm a happy camper.
Oh, awesome.
No, it's been a real good couple of days.
Nah, it's good to hang out with you fellas, mate. Good couple of buggers yourselves, and you fellas have been a few times with us as well, so it's good to see repeat clients come back. Must be doing something right, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
So basically we're going to make this a wrap on this video. Hopefully it's worked out alright. Hopefully we've got enough footage. Obviously you would have seen that by now anyway, but as always, thank you for watching, and if you did like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.